Hi, I'm going to show you how I'm stitching the first row of tongues onto my new mat. I'm using, I'm going to try this, hope it's in focus, just a regular sewing needle, poly cotton thread, or I'll show you my thread that I'm using is just something from my stash, a color that's similar to the base fabric. So I want it to sort of disappear on the back of the mat. So what I'm going to do is tiny back stitches. And here I'm going through 3 layers. I'm going through these 2 tongues and then the back piece as well. So just tiny little back stitches. You can do a running stitch if you like. I just prefer a back stitch. Keep going around. Take your time. No rush. And you can see that I'm using very tiny applique pins. These are 3/4 inch. I really like them because they don't get in the way of my thread when I'm stitching. And can you see the line there? I've got my first row pinned along the line. That's another part of the lesson, but I just like to show you how I'm stitching it in place. When you used up all your thread, when you come to the end of your thread, just do several back stitches in one place, and then you can start again, rethread your needle, make a knot in the end, and then just carry on. So I'm going through all the layers, not too worried about my table. You know, if you are worried about your table, put a silicone mat or a book or something underneath you, or a breadboard or something to protect the surface. I'm not worried about this table. It's really old. I like beat up things, so I'm okay with that. All right, that's kind of a big stitch. So just tiny there, and back stitch, and out again. And I'll show you the back of this row, if you can see that. Going around, only started this first row. So the first row, this is the first row. The outside row, I'm calling it the first row, because you have to lay it out first, working on this type of a mat. And then this is the second row, and it's all been pinned. And this is the third row. And this is the center row, or the fourth row. So I'm going to work all the way around this first row. You can see how far I've come. Pretty far from over there. Now I'm here. And getting there, more stitching to do.